I know from all of my years in geriatrics that people with dementia need to be cared for by people who are trained in dementia. And one of the greatest problems that I have in dealing with traditional home care agencies is that there is a lack of understanding of how to manage people with dementia, whether it's a simple problem as allowing them to continue to dress themselves so they are able to continue to maintain that activity, to not understanding how to deal with them when they're angry or agitated or yelling, trying to leave the house. I know that it takes education and it takes compassion, and those are the values, and that is what Tender Rose promotes. And so I have had the opportunity to work with Tender Rose with several of my patients, and again, that's what I see in the home, and I see it as being really successful.
Tender Rose is a company unlike any other company where they do really specialize with dementia, and they specialize with the challenging behaviors around dementia and working with the family.
They kept up a respect for who he was. They cooked the meals he liked. They played the music he liked. They took him on walks in neighborhoods he liked. They took him to Italian classes initially because my dad used to go to those.
Once they formulate who that person is, what their interests are, what they can do physically, what they can do mentally also at that time, then they'll incorporate those interests, those activities to enhance the person's quality of life. And that's the bottom line, is that what we're all trying to do at the end of the day is to enhance that person's quality of life. Because if we enhance the person with dementia, their quality of life, we're also enhancing the family's experience.
I was kind of my dad's social life, and me and my family. And I was worried about the world getting very small for him, but Tender Rose didn't really let that happen. They kept him, as long as he could be active, they kept him out doing stuff. Like I mentioned before, they brought him to his Italian class. They took him to the symphony once. They went on walks. I mean, we kept the world open. We certainly welcomed visitors who came, and I always knew there'd be someone in the house with my dad, so it was like comfortable to have a visitor. But you know, you have to look at your options and see what you get. I think if you have the option of doing in-home care, absolutely positively consider Tender Rose.
Tender Rose has been the only company that I've been able to work with complex dementia cases. They're calm, they're understanding, they work with the family really well, they work with my case managers really well, and we work as a team with the doctors to try to optimize people's quality of life and keep them at home when they have difficult dementia and help the families through the process.
I would absolutely recommend Tender Rose. I feel that they're very professional and go the extra mile with each client, and as we know, each client is completely different. So definitely I would recommend them.